This is Hog Country, life on the Appalachian Trail.
Okay, good morning, Hog Country coming at ya. We are heading up Blood Mountain, but we're doing it not the traditional way. We're having to start at Neel's Gap and head back due to all the ice that was here and all the blowdowns. So we're going southbound to finish this section today, and we got about 11 miles and we're towed tons of blowdowns. So anyway, we'll check back in a little bit as soon as we get to the top of Blood Mountain. It's nice and crisp this morning, but if you look up, there's actually a blue sky in Georgia. The ground, there's no ice right here. There were some hikers that were coming up on the other side of Blood that didn't make it and had to back off of it. Ended up back at the same shelter as us and said, don't do it, wait. So the advice we were given was to go to Neel's Gap and hike back, because they're actually doing some work on the other side, trying to clear some of these blowdowns, and also it'd be a little easier on the ice and snow if we went this direction. So right now hadn't seen any, but I'm not going to say that too loud because I got nothing. Well, I guess I'll knock on something, but they say, of course, going towards the top we're going to see some, but we'll see. I'll tune back in, but I just wanted you to know we took a shuttle down to Neel's Gap, and we're hiking back towards Woody Gap, and that'll be I think they say it's about 11 miles, and I think the only thing that should slow us down is going to be when we get into the real thick stuff. They say once we get to the top of Blood, heading back down the other side. So anyway, I'll keep you posted, but so far so good. I guess I should mention that today we've got Looking Glass and Cadence are leading the way this morning. So you can see it's still glazed up, but it is perfect so far. Now I know moving up it's going to get worse, but you can see how bad it would have been on this rock all the way up, like glass trying to ski down. So it was a really good choice to delay our start and to start from this end going the other direction. So I think we made a wise decision. Wasn't exactly in the plan, but it was the best decision. See, I mean, we've already had to do a lot of skiing, but I wouldn't want to ski off the slope, and all this rock would have been solid ice, which is what the reports were. Well, it hasn't been bad. Not that bad at all up to here. I don't know moving forward, and I'm back to my phone, so I need to watch my step. But you can imagine all this rock being just like that. It would have been really hard. But anyway, so we're almost up to Blood Mountain Shelter. Oh, you want to talk about God's beauty? Wow, this is amazing. Oh wow, you can see, you go right up through here, there's markers if you can see them, which you can now because the snow's off and the ice is off. Oh man, take your breath away. And there's blue skies. Oh man. Well, just when you think you've seen a good one, then you get up here. Now it's windy, but my. Wow. Again, breathtaking. Can you imagine all this just covered in ice, and the markers are on the ground, so you know you're gonna the snow covers them, the ice covers them, you're trying to figure out some of this, and there's a couple different paths. You could have went down that way, you could have went down that way, up this way, so with it covered it could be kind of better have far out for sure. But anyway, I think we're almost to the shelter around the corner here maybe. But anyway, this is a great one. And there's sunshine. Oh, and by the way, I keep saying kid because he's way younger than me. He's not a kid, but he's just graduated college. Eric, he's hiked with us a long part of this stretch, coming from Springer down here, but he was always leading the way. So I don't know if he's going to go with Sunshine as his trail name, but that's what we called him because he's from the Sunshine. He's from Florida. So, and what we were saying is he's the only Sunshine we've seen on the whole trip, but not anymore. All right, I'm gonna whiz through here, and I'll come back on after I get to the top. Okay, Blood Mountain Shelter. Let's see what we got here. You can see this is, I mean, there's some blowdowns to this point, but not much. Coming off Blood, now there's some ice and there is some snow, but it's definitely doable. No issues. It's going to get better every day. I'm told that the blowdowns are going to be a lot worse as we move forward to Woody Gap, but anyway, so far it hasn't been bad. Again, we're going southbound, trying to do this section while there's now that the snow and ice is seems to be much better. You just still have to be careful on the rocks because it is like an ice skating rink in some areas still, but manageable. But you can see the blowdowns are, you know, they're just inconvenient, but not terrible yet. Always have to say yet. Okay, I've been getting, several comments about stabilization, getting dizzy watching this at times, so I'm definitely going to try to work on that. but at Mach 0, and trying hard not to bounce around. I'm using Ray-Ban glasses. They do have stabilization, but then it crops a lot, so I guess there's a balance. So I will work hard on trying to minimize that. Of course, I've done a few videos already, so, and I just saw the comments, so I'm gonna work on it. And the swinging. Okay, so yeah, with glasses on your face, you tend to just swing your head around and look at stuff. So I'll try to minimize that too. I appreciate all the comments. There's so much of this filming while you're on the trail. You got to get service. You got to try to put it together. And then you got all your chores you're trying to do too. And then on the trail, you're kind of just thinking about getting the miles behind you, so you don't always think about the actual quality. So I promise you I'm going to try to do better. And I'm going to try a couple of different things with stabilization. I don't really have anything else to film with on the trail, but I can certainly try to work with what I got and see if I can minimize it. But you're bouncing around so much. I mean, you're up, over, under trees, over trees. I don't know. It's difficult. You want to get the footage, but I understand the bouncing around. It is absolutely a valid point. So I'll work on it. But anyway, yeah, just keep them coming. If anybody's got any ideas to make it better, I'm using Luma Fusion as my editor. Of course, all I got's a phone, so I'm trying to film, edit, and think about that piece. So anyway, you got my promise. I'll do my best. And I guess this video is me trying to hold my head straight. We'll see if it's any better. All right, thanks for all of you watching. Oh, there I went, spin that face. Okay, yep. But look at, I'll slow down and let you see this though. It is beautiful. Well, it's been a great day, but man, the blowdowns are, the farther I go this way, the more blowdowns. Okay, there's nothing going to be stable about this one because I'm going to see how I can weave through. And make it over this, but I can promise you it's not going to be easy. Okay. That's an old man trying to get over a tree. Okay, there we go. There's always some way. Just might not be the way you want. Try not to tear up your gear. Try to get over all this stuff and not bounce around. Well, that is the camping area at Lance Creek, I believe. I'm going to try to pan slow. Okay. And then up and over. So, again, just remember, unless you're running into some weather like this, or like we've had, which just isn't bad at all right now, but you'll be going the opposite direction. We're going southbound, so trying to not lose any miles. And after all the reports, we opted to go southbound for this section. So anyway, but I believe we're just making it to Lance Creek. Well, I hope y'all appreciate this. No, I just walked back here so that I could show you this Lance Creek camp. But you got a couple pads, 1, 2, 3 pads it looks like. You got, I thought there was maybe, oh, yep, there is a bear hang. So you can hang your bags. This is a perfect spot and good, I think great timing for when you go to Neel's. So Neel's Gap. But anyway, it looks like, oh, there's more pads. So you could actually go on up. This is really where I wanted to stop, but yeah, it's okay. Weather just doesn't allow it. So I'll look up here a little bit farther and see. But I still got about 4 miles left, so I can't hang out. But let's see here. Yeah. No, big old log down. I guess that's about it. I bet you could get 5 or 6 tents in there if you like the folks you're hiking with and they don't snore too loud. But yeah, so that's a great spot, and it really sets you up nicely. Especially after March, you're gonna have to have a bear canister past this point. So and I know most of us don't carry them, so something to consider. Lance Creek, I would say do it. All right, somebody built us a snowman. Only a couple miles left. Man, it's funny, you cannot see what my eyes can see because it's buried behind these trees, but wow, it's beautiful. All right. Anyway. Okay, we are about to finish up our hike for the night. It's been a great day. A lot of blowdowns, but a great day. So we will check back in the morning at Neel's Gap, and we finished the section from the approach to Neel's Gap. But just remember, we did Neel's Gap to Woody Gap backwards due to a lot of hikers info. So anyway, we're gonna check out.